Now we are going to start with our class 6 presentations. There's 11 students in that class, and we have 3 different teachers teaching Tariq, Akhlaq, and Fiqh. The first one I would like to call upon is another experienced and dedicated teacher, our class 6 Tariq teacher, Brother Tanveer Abbas. Would you please come on?
Assalamualaikum brothers and sisters. My name is Tanveer Abbas and I take Tariq class 6. So our goal is to read a lot of stories of prophets, according to the Sulamia, Islamic places of interest and their stories background. The detailed knowledge of this method of Islamic inspiration and 14 mastering. So this is the book contains a big goal to achieve. So I'll try my best. I came with try my best to teach your children. Thank you for sending your children's study school. So my expectation is to end of the year they should learn something about the rich history of Islam, and I expect them to come with some positive confidence.
Inshallah.
My rules are very simple for the class. Just be prepared and be on time with a positive attitude. I'll address all the questions and concerns for so I'll help and try to work with them as hard as possible to address their questions and any concerns. And I have a very good children. They're very well behaved. And they did a little activity of drawing Kaaba. Some of them did, inshallah. I'm expecting they'll finish a drawing contest of drawing on the Kaaba. Activities will be questions and vocabulary and multiple choice questions and some activities. So I'm trying to finalize, we'll talk in the class and finalize the final project basically for the whole year. It'll be a big project, so we accept that to be coming to you. Try to help the children and again, thanks for sending children to Sunday school.
Now our next teacher for class 6, I'd like to introduce a teacher who just doesn't teach the text to the student, but he is a great role model for our community when it comes to showing good Akhlaq. Please welcome Brother Raza Bashari for our class 6 Akhlaq.
Okay, I teach class 6 Akhlaq. I found this one quote that I feel really represents what I want to teach in this class. It's, watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. So this is the main thing. Since Akhlaq is with behavior and what we do, I feel like it's really important because our kids experience that in their everyday lives, at school, at masjid, at home. They should know what to do, what not to do. So that's my main focus in the class. And in my teaching methods, what I realize most kids don't really like going to Sunday school. They don't really find it interesting. So just reading from the book, they don't really get anything out of that. So what my main thing is using discussions, because a lot of these topics they go through at school, or they see it at home, they see it in our center. Slander, backbiting, working hard, respecting their parents. So I use this to discuss so they can find events in their life or issues when they've actually gone through it. And then we decide what you should have done, what you shouldn't have done, things like that. Also role playing, because especially kids these age, they learn more through visual action. So if you have them actually act it out and see, okay, this person said this, what should you have done to that or shouldn't have done? That's mainly that, so acting out lessons. And my main goal is to take these things that we learn in class and transfer it into their everyday lives. So then at school, if something happens or at home, they'll know what to do or not to do, especially. So yeah, my goal is be the best person they can be in their character, behavior, words, actions, habits. Especially, I want to at the end of the year, the parents see a change in the child. Even if it's just something little, like they say salam to their elders, or they have respect for someone, or even when they come to job fair, they just pick something up and throw it in the trash. Just little things like that is what really counts. And then, grading-wise, I'm gonna have homework projects, not too hard, because kids are pretty young, and then some quizzes and tests. But my main thing is, since they're young, a lot of these kids forget about their homework, so please use the dashboard. I'm gonna post the homework and stuff on there, so please go and check, in case you gotta remind the child that, oh look, you have this to do, and stuff like that. And that's about it. All right, thank you.
Our last teacher for class 6, I would like to invite Brother Abbas Zaidi. He's a teacher who's experienced teaching in madrasas in Dubai, and we are very blessed to have him as part of our staff. Please welcome Brother Abbas.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bishra Kisri Nasirli and we welcome Dr. Nisani from Saudi. We are parents, respected teachers, administration, and brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I'm really feeling blessed that we are all here tonight and for the greater cause, we want to raise the community and educate our kids the true teaching of Al-Bed, inshallah, and that it can only be possible by the mutual cooperation of teachers, parents, and the administration, definitely. So, as we all know how much emphasis our Alma and Masumin has given to acquire the knowledge of Ahkam. So, to start with the hadith of Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam. Please say aloud, become knowledgeable in what is permitted and forbidden, halal and haram. Otherwise, you will become the ignorant. So it has been mandatory from our Aima that we have to acquire the knowledge of faith and Islamic rulings. Otherwise, no matter what, how much we are educated from worldly point of view, but we will be considered as ignorant from Islamic point of view. So definitely we don't want to be in that list, and we don't want our kids to be ignorant. So I have been given the responsibility for the faith class 6, as Brother Hassan mentioned, that faith is sometimes become boring, but we will definitely try here to make this subject as interesting as possible for the kids. So I have set up certain targets for this class 6, to start with, to make them understand, make the kids understand the importance of Islamic rulings, why it is necessary to have the knowledge of the Islamic rulings, and why it is so important to start with. A little bit of philosophy they can acquire, and to give the kids a head start to learn and practice Islamic rulings, and to make them practice the rulings from their early ages, so they will be well prepared by the age of their global, inshallah. So it is kind of flowchart like how the task will go on the day-to-day basis. First of all, I will let them know the importance. Definitely, if our niyyah is not correct, then none of our ibadah will be accepted. If our wazn is not correct, then none of our ibadah will be accepted. So there is a concept and there is a philosophy behind that, why it is so important. And my target will be every kid should know from there is the basic faith terms like what is wajib, what is haram, what is mustahib, what is makruh, what is mubah. Not like the complex terminologies of the tawzeef, but at least appropriate for their age. So they should distinguish between these terms. And definitely after that, they should know the faith rulings. What things are wajib in wuzu, what things are wajib in namaz, what things are mustahib in wuzu, what things are mustahib in namaz, and so forth, and so on. And ultimately, the goals are to apply these rulings into their daily lives and giving having conscious of to apply these rulings while performing any actions. So that is our ultimate goal, to have them practical knowledge of these rulings, inshallah. So to acquire these objectives, to attain these objectives, there are some teaching strategies I have designed, like from the learning, from projects, from assignments, from practicals, fake talks and testing. These are certain strategies I will be introducing day after day to keep the topic interested. And learning, definitely, from learning point of view, we have like the book that have a lot of activities and exercises. I've been engaging them in different activities and exercises. And not only the book, while we follow, we go out of the box and we try to engage the kids, some hands-on projects, some drawings, some charts to make like the sequence of the wuzu, sequence of the namaz, then to plot all of this so they can memorize by end of the pictures, inshallah. And definitely the assignments we will be given for the home assignments, and it will be really nice idea to have the strictly related verses of the Quran for these exams, and strictly related hadiths for these rulings regarding the exams. The practicals will be, I'll try to have the kids demonstrate the wuzu and the namaz sequences, and the educate should demonstrate end of the day the proper way of doing wuzu and namaz, inshallah. This is my ultimate goal. And will be, I'll try to engage them in like a big talk, like a group discussion, and the revisions to make them interactive. To keep the session interactive, definitely the big talk is not so interesting for the kids, but definitely I'll try to make it a little more interesting by inviting them in the group and having the discussion about why this thing is, what are the things are mustahab in namaz, what are the things are wajib in namaz, and what are the mustahabat and wajibat. So just like this, so they will be interactive in the class. And definitely the assessment will be done on a monthly basis. And then and the annual basis also, like there will be written assessments and the practical assessments. So the thing is, obviously that's always the better idea to have the practical assessments to learn to gauge how they are getting from our teaching. And the last but not the least, the expectations from the parents. Being a parent, this thing I should address to myself first, like considering the amount of the time our kids will be spending in the center is very minimal, like 4 hours once a day in a week, and like if you consider it's like 30 weeks and 4 hours, and so it's like 120 hours hardly for the whole year. So it's consider investment like 365 days in the 5 days. So there is no comparison the time spent other than the center. So definitely the higher the challenge, higher the responsibility for all of our parents to keep track of the learning of our kids, and this is the higher responsibility of the parents' sides to keep them on the right track. But definitely the teachers are there for all the help and all the cooperation. The administration did a wonderful job setting up all these dashboard thing and all that stuff to keep the communication open between the parents and the teachers. So by that, hopefully together we can achieve our goals, inshallah.